Man folded like a cheap suit. I can't blame him. It's losers finals of EVO. Sometimes you gotta bet the farm. Ishigata's is mad good. Wow, are you serious? The big difference I feel like is that Clearlamp ran up and challenged a lot more with 5A and 3C. Although to be honest with you, Byakuya 5A and 3C seems both of them seem better than Nanase's for challenging Seth's air approach. Throw back to the corner. And his offense is super scary, right? Nothing. That's one thing that's interesting to me about this set. I feel like Ohittou a lot of times when Clearlamp has offense, does not respect the pressure. Yeah, see like that? He just does not respect it. He's like, whatever. I'm going to just hit buttons or jump and get hit meaty so much. Yeah, he gets hit by the web. I wonder if he tried to jump shield or something right there at the end. I'm not sure. Byakuya has much better ground buttons. And also he has, I think his 5A is ridiculous. It's extremely good. And his 3C is excellent too. Yeah, tier M because of the block on the web. Blocks the force function.
Because in this game, going for the raw anti-air is actually pretty difficult. You have a lot of safer, slower, like you can be more passive and deal with these jumps. So like in a lot of other games of Street Fighter, you would just try and DP that. But in this game,
back throw? That's one thing is you can choose where you throw them.
But Ohittou really hunting for those low risk options.
Just like how Clearlamp's also hunting for those throws to get those throw reject misses to keep him in the corner.
Yeah, you see, because of the threat of all the air options there, he can't even go for a standard anti-air. He's dead here. Nice. Clean kill. You can really tell that, like, Clearlamp is doing an excellent job of challenging with 5A, 3C, running under the orbs so that they are not scary, or running over and hitting them with his jump 2C or some big jump button that has a wide hitbox 360 so that you can't just, like, you know, as Seth said it and then just like, yeah, it's going to be fine. And his buttons for challenging the teleports are great. 3C is awesome. It's so good. And 5A too. Both are so good for dealing with Seth when he wants to teleport back to the ground. Yeah, and jump 2C from Byakuya is absurd. It's an absurdly good jump button.
Alright, so that early aggression there might be the change that he needs to make sure that he can throw off Clearlamp, but
that right there. So like when you're in a bad spot, just doing like an Abare, like fuck it, jump 2C is super good. Yeah, that was a pretty safe mix-up attempt. I think in a matchup like this, you can't afford to just sit there and let Seth do what he has to do. As Byakuya, you can't just hang out and be like, you know what, it's going to be fine. Like, you actually need to commit to, like, these run-up buttons. You can't just chill out and hang out.
If it actually does hit, it does grant you a lot of damage, and that might be a way for Ohittou to get back into the set right now.
Again, Ohittou showing these jumps, right? Like how is
yeah, run up 3C. You notice how it hits the orb, and it has such a big hitbox in front of it that if Seth is still behind it, he'll hit him.
Some of your defensive options to counteract the kind of overall scheme of your opponent's offense.
Yeah, up back, orb is still there. Good block from Ohittou so that the orb didn't go away.
The orb goes away. The orb only stays out as long as Seth is blocking. Even if you tech the throw, the orb goes away. Alright, there's a throw a little too slow there. Ohittou looking so
Yeah, going for a throw when you have CS is great. Wow! That was messed up. Yeah, combo drop. He still had the web down there to keep him pretty safe. Raw Rekka. This is great. Yeah, he already had the web on the ground command throw. Yeah, I think he's dead. He's got to spend a lot of meter, though. Yeah.
So again, in bail off, you have this like kind of ticking down buff, and when you do a super, it takes some of it, but not all of it. So you're able to actually do one super and then do IW, which is like the special super you can do with either 200 meter.
See that run under? There we go. Man, that's one thing I don't think Ohittou did a lot in the winners final set. Runs all the way under the orb to the other side and then just calls the up back to get away from the orb.
So Clearlamp was
That's rough.
a jumping attack was coming, but there we saw earlier from his set with
Fast fall low, clips you as you stand shield. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. That hurts. Oh no.
Too far away. Clearlamp really ready with that.
Yeah, jump to fully charged jump 2C for the combo to put him back down in front of him. I like that combo route actually.
Really good situation, yeah. Really great spot. Yep, dunks it
That's
into the
yeah.
wall.
I mean the damage on this is humongous.
Come up and throw. And now, as we take the light lead here, we're gonna see another Oki set. Maybe no. Oh, okay. Just gonna,
Yeah, just 5A check. That 5A is so good. FF.
yeah, Ohittou
He didn't actually even use CS there.
no combo
He has it defensively now.
showing that jump again.
See the run under? That is so useful. I feel like when Seth's above you like that, if you just sit still, you're like a sitting duck, right?
He didn't think he was gonna fall out that far away.
Oh my god, they're falling normal.
He doesn't actually get what he wanted though. I think he wanted
I like him moving. Just simply because it puts you away from the orb and it doesn't make where Seth, like, it doesn't make Seth's ability to lock you down as clean and simple.
Left on the clock.
Yeah, see, he just runs under the other side. This time he runs back under. Yeah, because you stop the orb tracking and you also make it so that he can't just, like, run and do what he wants. Oh, he has a life deficit.
Oh, he does the light lead.
Oh!
No, it wasn't enough.
Shit, that was a good idea.
It made contact with the damage. I don't think
Zero.
it
At zero.
That was crazy.
If he had one more second, I think he was dead.
15-second scramble to get away from each other to ensure that, all right, I have the life lead. No, I have the life lead.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Half a second, he might have
If you
died.
notice, during that grid thrust from Clearlamp, he lost a small chunk
Yeah, it
of
was
health.
a chip, I think,
Right.
from the orb.
Or because he did it a little bit too late.
Yeah, that's definitely a situation that Clearlamp does not want to have to deal with because, yeah, at neutral with resources,
Nice whiff punish.
good choices. He can use meter to good
I'm surprised he didn't pull him back to the corner. I guess he's gonna get this corner anyway.
time again, but just in terms of like actual neutral health, it doesn't really help them.
Yeah. This is, I think, a great option if you're gonna meaty Seth. I think, like, you can't go wrong.
Neutral health.
Run up, 5A, 3C, just in case. If it turns out that he's jumping or trying to get up in the air, 5A, 3C is like, okay, it's gonna hit him out of the air and you can jump cancel. If you stayed on the ground, you just go 2C into a combo. Why not?
Here, we're gonna see that infamous web Oki, I believe. Unless I'm just wrong. I'm wrong. He's gonna hold on to it.
Oh, but he gets a dash up throw, and he has to
Yeah,
stand
I mean, this round is pretty tough.
More staggers. There's a chain shift. Oh, it looked like he tried to counter poke the 2A.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very uphill battle here for Ohittou on Sliver of Light, but he does have
You see the run forward onto the orb? That's such a good idea. You know, all this shit is being absorbed into my brain. I'm like, when I fight Seth
But the dash up
and I see the orb,
very clean.
I need to run forward. I can't just sit there and let myself die. You have to move. If you just sit there, then it's so much easier for Seth to do what he wants to do, right?
So we've seen Clearlamp do that. He's just showing commanding knowledge in this match.
And then staggers there just in case he hits a button. We've seen a lot of buttons from Ohittou on defense so far.
Command grab, one thing we haven't really seen Ohittou do that.
Yeah, I was just going to say that too. There hasn't been a lot of command throws so far. Runs up, tries the 3C. It'll hit the orb or Seth.
Get called out for it, right? Clearlamp ready with those rising J2C.
Easy to say that until you fight 4 to 5 frame Seth. Look, that doesn't matter. We're talking about playing UNIST offline, alright? Who cares about 4 to 5 frame Seth?
Be able to combo, including this orb.
Oh, there, he tries to go for a setup, but no anti-air on the jump back shield.
Yeah, if someone does jump back shield, it's not like Guilty Gear or something where you can faultless in the air and block. Like, you can actually just still hit them.
Clearlamp just slowly killing all of these orbs, making sure that Ohittou doesn't have like a safe way to get in. So now he has to worry about the chain shift.
Yeah, run up 3C is a great challenge. That time run up throw.
Looking pretty comfortable with this light lead. You know, there's not much time on the clock, so I think Ohittou actually might try and run the clock. He can kind of jump around and just be a little bit.
Oh, no. Oh, if he did reverse B and then dash B or 2C after, it would have been better. This could be pretty rough. Nice.
Command throw. Here we go.
Let's see how much.
That's a big bet. You have to hope that he doesn't commit to assault or something, but since we already saw that Clearlamp was meeting with run up 5A into 3C, you can already assume that's what he's going to do. Wow, wake up 5A to beat the challenge? Damn.
Very nice, very nice. So honestly, if he had not blocked the overhead, it actually could have been the
That could have
chance
been it, yeah.
for him to run the whole round back. But now we're one round apiece. All right, counter poking, and you can see Clearlamp he's still playing at his same pace. He's willing to knock out a lot of these orbs. Check. Oh,
Yeah, Clearlamp doesn't really commit that much.
misses Ohittou on the way down.
That's one thing about Byakuya in general is that I feel like his ability to rebeat and then challenge with far buttons is like still pretty scary. Even though he's negative, like
Oh, but a drop.
it's still pretty scary, right?
You see Clearlamp willing to take his
Even like right there, he's just like willing to just chill, end the string, run up, chill, see what Seth's gonna do, run up 3C.
Land a hit, and because of that, Ohitou's looking really good now.
See, that was one of the few times he didn't run forward when the orb was there, and it just meant that he got stuck.
Like just playing around. He's got a change shift. He might use it here a little bit too late. But yep, I want to help a neutral. Or please.
Run up, look for the 5A. Ouch. Yeah, I don't blame you. That is probably the scariest part about running forward when you see orbs like that, is you do put yourself in a spot where you might end up like sandwiched between orbs or like getting hit in the corner or something.
That's really been costing him a lot of these sets. And now,
Yep.
it could just be over here.
Yeah, there's way too much time and way too much damage you have to do.
I think it's
Yeah, 20 seconds left on the clock. That was a pretty rough spot. Wow, 2-1.
right now that not only is Ohittou getting these situations where he's up on time, but even in those spots, he's not running away. He's not just back.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, so what you mentioned, like, he just does 3C on block. It's -7, but he doesn't do anything after. The thing is like, in the first set in Winners Finals, he kept hitting buttons, and Clearlamp kept getting hit, so then he just started doing 3C into 2C or 2B or 5B or whatever, right, to frame trap him. So then he started really staggering and, like, chaining those moves together to try to clip him hitting a button. And then now it's like back to like, okay, I don't need to do it because Seth's not challenging as much, right? Ohitou's not hitting as many buttons, so I can just like not commit to anything.
Orb hitting from behind.
The jump back, jump B from Clearlamp. Not working out that time. Tried, expected to teleport.
That's one thing about Byac in general that is like really scary.
What he's showing here is his ability to draw out these feints to stay tricky.
See?
Keep his risk reward up high.
That time he hits a button, he thinks like, okay, I can challenge this time. I've seen that he's not gonna do it.
Decide to spend meteor here. Is looking very close. He just might. Yeah, there it is. He's gonna set up these webs, and here we go.
That was the first set for sure. Oh man. Oh no, the drop.
But he gets another.
He's gonna land on the other web.
Oh my god.
So he just pretty much ends the round off of.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
That was he tried to dash B on the ground and he got air dash B.
Now, Ohittou, what are we gonna see here?
He was too high. He thought he had hit the ground, so he buffered it a little too early.
He gets 2-8 out of his pressure.
Yeah, using that forward C axe kick to try and bait a throw of some sort or the overhead. Either one, Clearlamp not really biting that.
Reversal tag. All right.
Yeah, the important thing about that throw there is it got rid of the orb at least.
You know, off of his normal throw, he chucks the opponent really far away, so he can't even meet it. And with Clearlamp's Byac, with that really long 5A, it's actually very hard.
Web set. TK web out. Yeah, he tried to throw. Button, you can see that he was shielding, stood up. Yeah, once he stands up and blocks the web in the corner, then there's only the web that's close to Byac. And yeah, he has to super here for the invincibility to go through the orbs.
Early on in Winners Finals, haven't seen it at all in this Grand Finals. I think these adjustments for Ohittou are really working out here. Clearlamp.
So Ohittou has shielded that like falling jump B like once. And then every other time he's not committed to it. Because if you shield and he just does empty throw or hits a button, you die. Dude, Byacia's 5A, 2C. I gotta tell you, as a Byac player, I love that it exists, but as everybody else, that shit's gotta suck. Why? His 5A goes like half screen. He has like a half screen jab that leads to like a corner switch into Oki or something, right?
Speaking of fast reactions, that 3C though, not enough to kill. There's attack.
Oh, this. Wow.
Oh, I think he was either thinking like he was gonna continue the string on the ground. Yeah. I gotta tell you, jump 2C as like a panic move is super good. I think the idea from Clearlamp was he was gonna do another fast fall, or he was thinking he was just gonna chain on the ground with the low shield. I think that was the idea.
These hard calls from Clearlamp getting him to that.
Yeah, Byacia's setups compared to Seth is like Byacia is very safe and like very like controlling, right? He puts it out and he really just gets control of the position after. And like Seth on the other hand is one of those characters that really just wants to overwhelm you, and it's like about like it's got side switch, it's like really crazy. Byacia's setups are really just like meteor throw. It's still extremely good, don't get me wrong. It's extremely good. Byacia's setups are insane. They're super, super strong. See right there that delay into the 2B clipped him low. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Ohitou's gonna want to take all the small bits of damage he can with like command grab setups, unblockable setups.
There's the first real command grab change shift.
Yeah, if you can't break the defense, like bringing out the command throw and the unblockables is what you need to do, right? Yeah, Clearlamp probably hit a button. Or maybe you try to stand throw or something, or jump.
Oh no, overhead blocked.
Wow, 3C force function.
You can see Clearlamp just trying to stay underneath Ohittou to try to anti-air him wherever he can. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he is a lot of times when orbs get placed or anything like that and Seth goes up in the air, you notice Clearlamp will immediately run up and try to get run under for stuff like this, right? He immediately tries to get near him so that he can 5A or 3C. That was a missed dash B.
Chase Ohittou down and confirm an air hit with his normal.
The goal is to get under Seth and then do that. Hit 3C and just hope that you catch him jumping or teleporting or landing or whatever it is. Web Oki here. God damn, that combo hurt.
Gets him down. He also
Caught him meaty. Yikes. And he built a little bit of extra meter because of the CS. Not the full thing, but...
The concentration on Clearlamp's face right now. He wants this so badly.
Yeah, when you jump back there and the orb puts you on block stun, the anti-air is pretty free. That's the thing, is you can't block the grounded normals, right? So, wow, the fucking jump 2C. That move is so good. I don't think he'll do web Oki. Wow, he did? He's so far from the corner. The back throw will put you on the web. Yeah, I like the veil off. He hasn't gone for that in a long time.
Oh, he's so evasive.
That air backdash, that is going to do so much damage. Veil off.
Man, the 3C is so big. It's like such a big hitbox under him that every time Ohittou makes it whiff, I'm very impressed. It's not an easy thing to stop.
Oh! Doesn't know which way to block there. As long as he doesn't drop this,
It's not going to be enough. Can Clearlamp
Scary. Scary that he lived. Wow, this guy, Clearlamp's a dirty cheater.
He's going to wait for this. This could be it. Like, here's the situation. One more hit.
This is the last gas.
Clearlamp.
Oh my! He just woke up 2C. He was like, whatever, dude, it'll be fine.
wake up there, which was honestly the last thing you think he would do.
Gambled everything on wake up button.
Oh boy, that is horrible. This is where like tournament composure is so important.
And now,
2C is crazy.
read that now.
Fox says, I almost swore there. I totally believe you. I would have too. I'd have been like, this mother... He's a maniac.
Trying to jump out of the corner and create another mix-up.
He has meter. He's going to be
I feel like if you play a character like Seth, that wake up 2C is deeply rooted in your body.
2 and 3. What's it going to be? Yeah, he means he knows. Don't be pressing buttons against me. He
Real reversal super.
sees it.
You don't get anything else off of this.
What's it going to be here? Meaties.
Wow, he almost comboed.
All right, you can see that more staggers coming in now. He's trying to...
Down so hard.
I like that jump forward beat. Not only was that good because it almost clipped Seth out of the air, so when he sets the orb here, not only does he almost clip Seth, but he gets rid of the orb as well. This is one thing about Byakuya's jump buttons, right?
And Seth makes the orb. And the combo. Rising from A.
But he drops it. He goes
He
back
doesn't
to
he
the
gets the
combo.
time. Uh-oh. He might not be
That was a little bit of a weird confirm.
Okay.
Oh shit, this is the reset point. And he didn't hit the orb.
One hit. He gets the down. It's his turn now.
That was so scary.
Jumps here from Ohittou. Oh, he
Blocked
takes
overhead.
it. He takes it.
Man, his defense is crazy, dude. That's that. That's the story of the set, right?
Your 2019 Iron Knight Inverse Champion.
Look at Clearlamp go. He's like, he doesn't even know where to run. He was like, Jesus Christ. Those blocks at the end were super, super important. His celebration is crazy. Everybody rushes the stage.
Can you believe some of those decisions there?
That set was gone. Like, I cannot believe it.
Damn, that set was really good. You could see Byaku winning in the background.
I really thought Ohittou was going to reset the set. The momentum, the adjustment, but the clutch from Clearlamp. I was
Man, his defense is crazy.
dropping a lot of stuff, but he just
Damn, those high fives. I bet you that hurt the shit out of his hand.
right, he switched out from being the stable player to making these amazing in-the-moment reactions.
Yeah, the way he played that matchup was super impressive. You know what's crazy is his glass. You notice how he's not wearing glasses there? He left his glasses on the stage. Hours later, I don't know when, he was like, shit, I lost them. And Sonic Fox found a pair of glasses on the stage and he thought they were Goichi's, I think. Because they were like, I think Goichi lost his or something. There was some situation like that. And it turned out Clearlamp just left him up there. So he ended up getting him to him later. But it's pretty crazy to think that you're like so pumped up from that kind of a moment that you could forget something like your glasses. Goichi and Lamp are close friends. Yeah, they're both from Osaka, correct? When Goichi was playing UNIST or Melty or whatever, like, I'm sure that they had played in the arcade and stuff. Yeah, Goichi, cheating ass Melty Blood player, dude. He is super good. Top 8 for UNIST was dope. The nice thing about it is like, it was a nice, short, compact, really explosive top 8. You know, top 8 of UNIST was dope. It was like a really like fun and not super long top 8 So I think it was like just explosive, fast, quick, great matches, tons of timeouts. Like that like how many? We saw like 7 rounds that went to timeout. And none of them felt like the round was long. It didn't feel like it was this grind of a round. Every round that went to timeout felt like it was still quick and there was a lot of decisions being made. UNIST is great for that. A lot of decisions you have to make constantly, on offense or defense. While you're doing combos too, it's not one of those games where you just get a hit and you do your combo. You have to make decisions like, do I strip Vorpal here? Like, you know, do they have Vorpal or not for when I go for Oki? Do I have it? Does that influence what I do on my, you know, offense? Like, you have to make constant decisions about your opponent's resources, their meter, and where Vorpal's at on the screen. It's cool. Even when you watch it back, you're not sure always what the correct answer is, and the pace of the match often means that deciding the right answer while you play is hard. When people are when matches go to time, like there's still a shit ton of stuff happening on the screen. Even the match, so like even matches like Kure versus Hishigata, which is like a lot of Hishigata Nanase just chilling, trying to find his way in, right? He's like, how the fuck do I get in against like Yuzu? It's not just him just sitting there like, I have no way in. It's like him like, okay, she's in the stance, I have to wait for her to use these options. Like, I can't commit to an assault because, like, you know, she could cut me high, so I gotta wait for that. Like, I can't just go for this. All right, the stance is over, and now I can dash block in and like take up some space, right? Or like, how much resources do I have? Or okay, well, now that she's with that, I can backdash and then concentrate and win Vorpal so that I have that to get in. Or like, you know, it's one of those matchups that's like fun to watch, even though a lot of it spent full screen like calculating. There's still a lot of decisions you have to make about like, how do I get in and approach this? It's cool. I think UNIST favors like defensive play to me a lot, like really good defensive choices, and Gear is more about offense and like crazy confirms and like being really prepared. It's like little instances of character knowledge is super, super important in a game like Gear. They're both super fun. I thought it was interesting, Ryan, that you tweeted that UNIST fits your playstyle and the type of player you are more than Guilty Gear. I think that's super true. Man, UNIST is dope. I'm happy that I had a good top 8. And a lot of people always ask me, like, hey, should I get into UNIST? A lot of people always say that when they come to the stream. They're like, hey, should I get into UNIST? Should I try it? I saw this game at EVO, etc., etc. My advice is that I think you should give it a shot, especially if you can find it on sale for cheap. The game is super fun, I think. The game is a blast. And the thing is, there'll be a new version soon, right? The next year, they said it's going to come out. And that, like, what's it called? The characters are fun, and I think getting into UNIST is not actually like super, super complicated. It's not a game that's like, man, how the fuck do I like get into this game? It seems super hard, etc. Like, I think it's like getting into UNIST at a base level is pretty easy. Tutorial is also great.